If you are about to hand someone access to spend thousands of dollars a month of your money, and your only way to judge them is a proposal that sounds exactly like every other proposal, you've got a problem. Because managing your ads isn't one skill, it's three. And the gap between someone who has one and someone who has all three is the gap between a manager who grows your business and the one who quietly bleeds it dry while sending you reports that look fine. Let me show you what I mean. You build something real, your product, your brand, your reviews. That's the car. And every day it lines up on the grid next to every competitor in your category. Same track, race never stops. So you need someone to build the engine and then drive it. That sounds like one job, but it's not. The last account I opened looked clean, campaigns running, reports showed sales. Then I pulled the real numbers. 90,000 on targets with 0 sales. Another 86,000 selling at a loss, resulting in 158,000 gone. Manager did everything by the book. That's what made it worse. I've seen too many times. 3 things I look at when a seller comes to me after 6 months with another manager and the numbers are worse than when they started. Every time at least one thing is broken, usually 2. Let's start with the engine. The engine is the campaign structure, how everything is organized and what each piece actually does. A well-built engine has campaigns grouped, engineered for specific functions. Brand defense is one, keyword discovery is another one, proven performance, competitor targeting. Each one is a cylinder, fires for a specific purpose. Power comes from the system, not any single piece. Now compare that to 3 auto campaigns running blind and 1 manual campaign with 200 random keywords in it. And a prayer. I've opened accounts with 6 figures in a monthly spend running on exactly that. This approach worked in 2021. The platform has evolved. The playbook hasn't. Same platform, completely different engineering. The question to ask, show me the architecture and tell me why it's built that way. If there's no why, it wasn't built, it was assembled. But here's the thing, even a beautifully built engine doesn't matter if the person driving it measures the wrong things. Ask your manager, what does winning look like? If the answer is low ACAS, that's someone who measures success by fuel efficiency. That's not winning. That's driving slowly and bragging about not burning gas. You can have a 5% ACAS by barely spending anything. The only real answer is, are we gaining position at the cost that protects your margin? A manager who gains 5 positions but triples the budget didn't win. They overspent. And the one who cuts spend by half but drops 20 positions didn't save you money, they lost the race. So now you know what to look for. An engine that's actually engineered and a driver who measures position, not just fuel efficiency. You ask those 2 questions and you are ahead of 90% of sellers who never ask anything at all. But here's the problem nobody talks about. Without the third piece, without telemetry, you can't verify the first 2. You have no way to confirm the engine is actually structured the way they described. No way to verify their tracking position. No way to know if those wins that they are reporting are real or just numbers arranged to look good in a monthly screenshot. And here's what makes it urgent. This isn't a one-time evaluation. Every single day your campaigns are running, money is being spent right now while you're watching this. And if there's no dashboard showing you what's happening in real time, you're paying for something you can't even verify. So ask yourself right now, does your current manager or whoever you're about to hire have a dashboard? Have you seen it? Can you pull it up today? If the answer is no, everything else they told you is unverifiable. The engine could be a go-kart, the wins could be fiction. And you wouldn't know until the damage is done. That's not management, that's a joyride at your expense. Which is why the third question changes everything. What dashboard am I getting and can I see it right now? A manager who says, trust me, things are going well, but can't show you a dashboard is either flying blind or hiding the numbers. But let's be honest about something. That's most of them. The industry has changed completely in the last few years, and dashboards haven't kept up. Across every account I've opened, I can count on one hand the managers who had anything beyond a monthly screenshot. That's the norm. That's what you're used to. Now let me show you what it's supposed to look like. Position over time, not just today's number, but the trend over weeks and months. Your total ad cost as a percentage of total revenue. The number that maps directly to your profit margin, not just a campaign level ACAS. How many keywords are being tested right now? How many graduated to proven status? How many are parked waiting for better conditions? If you're looking at that gap right now and thinking, I've never seen anything close to this from anyone I've worked with, yeah, that's the point. And this is where it gets uncomfortable. Because you are sitting here thinking, if almost nobody builds a real engine, and almost nobody tracks position, and almost nobody has a real dashboard, then who is actually doing all 3? Maybe no one. Maybe you just have to pick the least bad option, hand over the keys and hope. That's the wrong conclusion. But I understand why you'd get there. So, 3 things: engine, driver, dashboard. Remember what I said at the beginning? 3 things I look at when a seller comes to me after months with another manager and nothing improved. Every time at least 1 is broken. Usually 2. And here's what changes now that you know this. You can't unknow it. The next time someone sends you a proposal that says, I'll lower your ACAS and grow your sales, you're going to read it differently. You're going to ask, where's the engine? Where's the proof? Where's the dashboard? And most of them won't have an answer. And that's not because they are scammers. It's because most of them never thought about PPC in 3 separate disciplines. They think it's one job. It's not. It's engineering, racing, and measurement. And weakness in any one undermines the other 2. So here's what you do. Next proposal that lands in your inbox, next manager you are evaluating, next conversation you have about your ads, ask 3 things. Show me your engine, show me your race history, show me your dashboard. If someone can answer all 3 with depth, you found your operator. If they can only answer 1, usually I'll optimize your ACAS. Well, now you know exactly what's missing. So you've got the 3 questions, you know what to look for. But knowing what to look for and knowing what your account actually looks like right now are 2 different things. Here's what I do. Send me your top 3 ASINs and your monthly ad budget. That's it. Takes 30 seconds. I look under the hood externally, your listings, your competition, your category. And within 24 hours, I'll tell you straight whether it even makes sense to go deeper. No report, no pitch, just an honest answer. If it does make sense, I'll ask for view access and send you a full engine diagnostic within 48 hours. Every misfire, every dollar of wasted fuel, and exactly what I'd fix first. You keep it regardless. No pitch until you've seen the data. The goal is simple. You stop guessing and start seeing. Real telemetry, real position, real numbers. That's what changes. If you're ready, drop your ASINs and I'll take a look within 24 hours. And if you're not ready for that yet, but this framework made sense to you, message me word engine and I'll send you the full 3-question evaluation checklist so you can score every proposal in your inbox yourself. Now, I told you that most managers only track one number. There's a specific number that almost nobody tracks that tells you instantly whether you're winning or losing. And that's the next video.